It was flower season in California, and I missed most of it because I was in Thailand getting a hair transplant. The recovery for that was a little brutal, and it felt like every day was a new horror, but I spent several weeks wandering around the soy and eating lots of pad kapow and getting massages from the loveliest man I know. If you've ever been to Thailand, you'll know it's very hard to leave, but I made it back in time to catch the later half of the bloom in NorCal. At Maury Point, there were a bunch of little yellow flowers I couldn't name, and a lot of tourists. And right down the hill from there was also
Taco Bell Cantina!
And of course, I got a Baja Blast with some Tito's in it and a Doritos Locos taco and ate it sitting on a rock. We all know that Taco Bell Cantina doesn't really need any more publicity, so I guess I'll plug nature instead. Go beach! Then I got over to Half Moon Bay for Coastal Flower Day, where I got to meet Callie the quail and be among the pretty flowers on the coast.
And what the fuck is this? It doesn't even point up.
We were interrupting flower season again to go to Moto Camp in Spain, right outside of Malaga, which is a lively and charming city. We stayed in a villa by a big hill on the countryside. Here's me hitting a barrier. The flowers were in full bloom there, and wandering around seeing the countryside explode in its flower and seed cusp was such a treat. Moto Camp itself was physically, socially, and emotionally trying, but there were even flowers on the racetrack, and I guess I only crashed 5 times, and by the end I'd actually gotten better. Back in California, they finally fixed that part of Highway 1 that fell into the ocean. For Memorial Day, I decided I would brave the tourists who didn't know how to pull over and take a little trek down. I was going to put my newfound skills to use, and I wanted to ride the PCH once so I could pretend like I was a PCH boy from Veronica Mars. Several parts of it are glorious, but I discovered after about 4 hours it's kinda so long. I eventually made it down to LA to finish out my flower season by seeing my friend Chris Star Marie Yu in Flower Drum Song, where of course she was the star and deserves all the accolades and knitted sunflowers you can find. I rode up Highway 5 back to return, and along the way took all the toasty golden hills along the central coast. There, the flowers had gone to seed, gone to summer, ready for next year's flowers.